prices, President Trump raised tariffs to 25% in early February. Now, one might expect the obvious impact of that is increased aluminium prices in the US. So if you look at a chart of aluminium prices, they've really gone up by about 60 to 70% since President Trump took office. That's quite a big jump. Now, the White House was hoping that those prices would be enough to attract investment into the US to kickstart US aluminium production. Now, as it turns out, that's just not quite enough. I spoke to Norsk Hydro's CFO last week, and he suggested even at those prices, it's simply not going to be enough to kickstart new smelters in the US. Now, industry experts that I've spoken to suggest that electricity prices, this is the key ingredient for aluminium production, it's simply way too unaffordable in the US. Now, one analyst I spoke to says US electricity prices cost about $550 per metric ton for US smelters compared to $290 for Canadian smelters. That's about 80% difference between the two. Now, you might see very small increased production in the US from the existing smelters because the prices have gone up, but nothing enough to attract new investment to create new smelters in the US.
It's so interesting how this is, at least for now, not having the impact that the White House was looking for. I'm wondering here whether there's perhaps a level, a price for aluminium that would allow some of the production to return to the United States. Have you got any color in terms of what it would actually take to see more people, more businesses returning to the United States when it comes to aluminium production?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's going to take quite a bit more from where aluminium prices are at the moment. But the challenge there is if prices go up, you'll see demand destruction begin. And so it might not be enough to sustain an aluminium industry. But if you simply look at Norsk Hydro share price move yesterday, it's up by 5.5%. So the US-China relaxation of tariffs from yesterday, that's definitely helping the global aluminium industry just generally.